Thank you for staying with us. Now, let's talk lifestyle. I mean, it's interesting that everyone who has come to talk lifestyle here at Lero have based everything on food.
Well,
including your mental health.
We are there now. We finally got there. So, because everything depends on what you put in your body, doesn't it?
I mean, even your mental health.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we understand that the food we eat gives our bodies the information and materials they need to function properly. If we don't get the right information, our metabolic processes suffer and our health declines. I still find that fantastic. But there is so much to talk about, around that one. We understand if we get too much food or food that gives our bodies the wrong instructions, we can become overweight, undernourished, and at risk of the development of diseases and conditions, arthritis, diabetes, heart disease. In short, we are told that what we eat is central to our health. Let's have a conversation around this morning with a certified health coach, a lifestyle management association of America. No, he is going to have to tell us more about that. Samuel Ayeni. Thanks for joining us.
Association of Drugless Practitioners.
Association of Drugless Practitioners.
Well, drugless, not as in drugs, no, hard drugs,
no,
as in medication.
Yes.
Okay.
Christ. Okay, we hear this all the time.
Yes.
What you eat is, you are what you eat and all of that. Perhaps, because generally, when people think about food, the primary objective is to satisfy the hunger craving.
Yeah.
Period. Nothing else. In fact, most people just eat to fill the tummy, not for nutrition. What is wrong with that?
There's a lot. First thing, let me ask you a question. I've always asked this kind of question, that where is the best hospital in the world? Most people will name different, they will give it different names, right?
And countries, specific countries.
And countries, yes. But, to us, the best hospital in the world is your kitchen.
Well, that's a clinic, right?
So that's
you just manufacture drugs.
And
your kitchen.
Yes, your kitchen. And that is where most people print their obituary from.
Oh.
And sit down.
Can you be nice today, please?
And sit down on their dining table to use their fork and knife to dig their grave.
Wow.
You're not really here to be nice, are you? Can you be nice?
I know it might be shocking to you. We are the captain of our life. And it depends on where you want to steer your life to. Is it into a healthy living life? Everybody is going to die one day or the other. But nobody wants to die in pain. So, and we really have to take care of our health right now. Some people are saving money for their health in future. All the money they've saved today, that's what some of them might use for their health tomorrow.
What are some of the things that you have seen in your practice as a lifestyle management coach? What are some of the things that you have found? Errors that you found people make, adjustments that people must make, otherwise they're headed towards that fork and knife grave path you talked about.
One, cooking. Most people, for example, let me give you a good example now. Ewedu is very good, rich in folic acid. But, we want to cook the ewedu. And you cook in the morning. Maybe like a family man, so your wife cook in the morning. In the afternoon, maybe you get back to work, I'm home in the evening. In the afternoon, the children are back from school, she has to warm. Evening, you get back, she has to also warm also too. And I don't want to talk about microwave this
time. If we don't warm meat, it will get spoiled, wouldn't it?
All the nutrient that is there, you finish the nutrient. So that's why I said cooking number one. The best way to cook your ewedu is, you can warm the water, you can boil the water, and then pour your ewedu inside. Just switch off and use your, either use your blender to blend everything and eat like that. You get all you need, because it's better to eat whole, raw, and organic. In the olden days,
slow down. So you're saying we don't cook the ewedu?
There is no point, because one, you've cooked your stew. What do you get? You've cooked your stew, you cook your meat. You are not getting anything. You know, animal eats whole, raw, and organic, but we eat 90%. If you are dealing with an ailment, they will tell you, look, your food, maybe 60% has to be raw or 70%. Ooh. Raw means that I'm not saying you are going to eat raw meat. Sometimes you have to take meat out of your food completely.
We'll come to that one, but finish this matter of the ewedu. So what are you suggesting?
So, because since you've cooked your, what's it called?
The stew, the meat and everything. Yeah.
The batu or a la or something, you still have to, you still have to cook somehow.
Yeah.
So, you are not eating anything that is benefiting to your body. So, the best way is for you to leave the ewedu raw like that. You know, some people take ewedu raw in the morning. Just
but we understand that the eba, for instance, is fiber. It's rich in fiber.
Not the eba, you know, we're talking about gari now. So, that's saying, you know, it depends on whatever you are eating, whatever you are treating sometimes. And like, you look at your future. For example, if you are treating somebody who is diabetic now, so like the person can eat heavy food in the afternoon, like maybe 12, since you know, well, I'm going to work, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So you can eat that in the afternoon. No, when we are talking about this food, let me use children also as an example now. You have a child and, what's it called? The teacher calls you and says, look, come, every morning your child is always sleeping, not concentrating in the morning. You have to check first. That's what the head coach does. You have to check the roots. So you have to check, what do I feed my child in the morning? As an adult, if you eat eba in the morning and you are going to VI, there's no way you will not sleep. So what do you feed your child with in the morning before getting to school? Because that period is when they should be active. So in the afternoon, they will run around and go and play. They can eat heavy food in the afternoon. They can eat rice in the afternoon. They won't sleep.
Now, but let's back to this ewedu matter. Yes. Because, ewedu is, something that a lot of us eat. Yes. A lot of Nigerians eat ewedu. So what you're saying is that it's best for us to eat it almost raw.
Raw, yes.
But how do you get, ewedu is...
draw.
It's drawy.
Yes.
So how do you get that drawiness out of it if you don't?
You can still get it.
How?
The same way, you cook. It's not the cooking that make it draw. What I'm saying is this: you boil your water. So just pour the ewedu inside immediately.
And you stir.
Yes.
And you will get that drawiness
out of it. Yes, you still get it drawing.
Okay.
So you've not really destroyed the nutrient that is inside.
Okay. The same thing is said about okra. Yes,
the same thing with okra.
You cook it for about 3 minutes only.
Yes. You can do that. And some don't cook okra too, because maybe, it depends, like if you are treating some ailment, so you might not need to cook. They will tell you don't cook the okra.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Eat raw.
Yes, eat raw. You just mix it in water and drink. Like you are cooking it.
That's sounding like medicine, right? Okay.
Well, now, it's supposed to be medicinal in this case.
You can do the same thing. That's what I said. It depends on whatever you are treating. You can do the same thing with what's it called now? Sweet potato.
Okay. Really?
Yes. You juice it and you drink.
You juice sweet potato.
Sir, we're not treating any ailment now.
Yes.
We're just trying to eat healthy.
Yes.
So let's talk eating healthy, not treating any.
Now you've spoken about ewedu and okra, and those are largely southwest, southern Nigeria.
Why
staples.
I use ewedu? Because in the Western world they take what's it called salad. They don't cook salad when they are eating, so it's almost the same thing like our vegetable.
So what are they going to have in the north?
Okay.
In the north, they have so many things in the north. Everywhere you go, you have different things that can make you healthy, that will make you healthy. So why do you give your goats, your ram, green herbs, green leaves?
Because they are herbivorous animals.
And human beings are not.
Carnivorous animals. Simple as that. And by the way,
I know a guy. I met a guy. He said, "So, what do you feed your dog with?" He has a dog. What do you feed your dog with? He said, "Raw meat, not raw like that, but raw meat." And like he has never taken the dog to a vet doctor to see a vet doctor. So it's not like, okay, I have to cook this. Because by the time you start cooking every day, if healthy living, you have to make your meal 70% or 60% raw.
You know, this thing that you are preaching, I'm pretty sure that our mothers and grandmothers will be looking at you and saying, what's this man talking about? And
not the one in Lagos. I'm talking about the people, the one in the village. The one in the village, you can see them when in the morning, when they are going out in the morning. Like I said, I said to you, in your house now you have nets all over, but go to the village, they have nets all over their places. You have to spray the house. Your car, sometimes, okay, I have to spray my car. You are inside AC. You don't do anything. You don't exercise. When the husband is going, I'm going to the farm. The husband has to walk down to the farm. The wife, okay, I'm going to the stream to go and do one thing or the other. So that is what we are trying to do today. Okay, well, I have to ride on my bicycle now, do exercise. But they've done that. They carry wood, they carry this, they do.
Okay, you said that in talking about the common issues that people have, you're speaking about the kitchen.
Yes.
What next?
Exercise.
People don't exercise.
People don't exercise.
Just
now that people are trying to do that.
Largely sedentary.
Yes.
Okay, next. Is there any other thing?
Most people don't sleep on time.
Well, blame the traffic for that one.
Yeah.
We have horrible traffic, especially in urban Nigeria. I don't know about Abuja, but I can tell for Port Harcourt, for Lagos, certain, a sizable part of Ibadan and the rest of it.
So, but how do you relax after all this? How do you relax?
We don't.
So, most people still go on their way. Oh, because of traffic, let me go to one beer parlor and take a bottle of beer, maybe 3, 2, pepper soup.
I knew you didn't plan to be nice today, but try to be nice. We have just about 10 minutes to go. Now, what are the lifestyle choices you would recommend to people listening and watching you right now? Common lifestyle, yes, easy, not too expensive lifestyle choices.
Every morning, when you wake up, try and breathe in and out for like 5 minutes. Do a light exercise.
When you say breathing in and out, we do that all the time. Otherwise,
not that way. Not that way. Normally, like if I say, okay, excuse me, you go to toilet every day.
Yeah.
Right. So why do you have to drink more water to detoxify your system? Because when you wake up, you are going straight to the bathroom. So, but you need something to help you to detoxify your system. Okay. So most of us, we don't do that. So you have to breathe in first.
Breathing, deep breathing.
Deep breathing and out.
Can you give us an example? And hold it?
Oh, you can hold it.
For how many seconds?
Just for 1 second.
What? I'm just asking a question.
Okay. Remember during COVID, you say, okay, well, try and check yourself.
If you can hold it for what, 30 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. So breathing in and out is one.
Light exercise.
And you say we do the breathing in and out for about 5 minutes every morning.
Yes.
Before you get busy.
Yes. Okay. So take water in the morning. Water is very, very important. At least 1 bottle in the morning.
Size?
Well,
75 cl.
1 bottle is a bit much, but water, yes.
No,
if I say carbonated drink now, you can take more than 1 bottle.
No, I can't. Not early in the morning. No.
So some people they find it difficult to take water in the morning, but
yes.
Just add a little lime to it and you drink. Or you make smoothie, maybe, what's it called?
Lime or lemon?
Anyone. And also you can do, what's it called? Cucumber and maybe pineapple. Make a juice out of it and you drink.
But there are those who wonder, for instance, that lemon and or lime are rather acidic.
Yes, that's what I said.
Some people
just want something tasty. So you can add that to it.
Just a tiny bit.
A tiny bit, so, and you drink.
Okay.
So it will help you to detoxify your system. And make sure you do exercise. Maybe you jump up, if you have it, walk on the staircase, down, up, and just exercise your body. Not like, okay, well, you wake up in the AC, straight to my car AC, driver, let's go, and you're out like that, nothing.
Well, another time we'll get someone to give us, samples of those exercises, because there are many people who know that they shouldn't be living sedentary lives. Someone, I saw a video once of a man who sat down on a chair and the chair straddled the treadmill.
Yes.
So he was moving his legs
right.
and while drinking and eating and all of that. So those choices you've talked about. How about, now there are some other simple medications that people try to do for themselves. You talked about lemon the other time. There are those who think that lemongrass is quite medicinal.
Yes, lemongrass is very good. You can mix lemongrass with your, what's it called now? Pineapple. For example, if I'm going to juice pineapple.
Lemongrass with pineapple.
Yes.
What does
you
it
can
do?
mix with the back of the pineapple.
Wait, the lemongrass itself, or you boil the lemongrass and you strain it?
Yes. So, but you can also juice your pineapple, because try and do fruits every day. And weekend, maybe like Friday, do something that can help you to detoxify your body, apart from the natural way.
What can people?
For example, I juice, what's it called? Pineapple now. If I'm going to juice pineapple, I juice the whole thing, the back, everything. And if I'm eating watermelon, I eat the whole watermelon with the green part. It's very...
oh dear.
No, because, it's just like you taking oranges now. What gives you the vitamin C is the most, like anything that goes into the ground, you get, the back is where all the things that you need is, the nutrients, yes. You cook, what's it called? What's this thing? Potato now. They have to peel first before you cook. But you need to eat, if you need to get the benefits, you have to eat the whole thing, not the inside alone. Watermelon, not the red part of it alone. The white part and the green part.
I have to eat that stuff.
Yes. So it gives you all the benefits.
What about yam?
Yam, in the olden days, the way they cook yam, they don't slice the back. They cook everything. They roast everything, the back too. And they just peel the back small and then eat. But these days, we have to peel. You peel to the inside before you cook. So you are not really getting anything from it.
Well, we need to make real lifestyle changes, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, but we need to...
Eat yam with the skin, potato with the skin,
and then the next
eat pineapple with the bark.
The next thing you're going to hear is, how am I different from a goat? So now, in terms of... Now, there are some other things that some shortcuts that people take to deal with some lifestyle health issues, like diabetes, high blood pressure, stuff like that, overweight and obesity and stuff like that. So one of the ways they go about it is that they just go for supplements, whether or not it is recommended by anyone. They say those are not medicines. It's only medicines or medications that you have to go get from a doctor. But this one, they're just supplements. They say it's good for me. I go ahead and take it.
The first thing when it comes to you is, do you do checkup? Because, if you have a car, every morning you wake up, you go and open the bonnet first. Check, is there oil? Have I changed my oil? When last did I change my oil? So you ask yourself, when last have you changed your own oil? You cannot say, okay, now your car is showing on your dashboard, there's a red sign. Maybe radiator is showing the red sign. So, oh, this red sign has come up again. You just call, come and help me cut this red sign off. Fine, it will cut, the person will cut it off, the light. Maybe the wire, he cut it off. Leave the car. So within a short period, the car will just maybe the engine might knock, because you are not paying attention to what you are seeing.
It just simply means that you didn't pay, you don't value the car.
Yes. So how do you value yourself? How do you value your body? It's not about, it's not about facial. What goes inside of you? You might look beautiful, but how do you take care of your inside? Most people take care of their outside without considering their inside. How do you take care of your inside? So whatever happens to us, sometimes we are the cause of the issue. First, you have to see your doctor. Doctor can say, okay, this, and that. Because I can't say because I have one ailment or the other, and I'll go to a place, okay, give me medicine. That means that I don't value my liver. So if you value your body, you first of all see your doctor first. Then you can now say, okay, well, this is what I want to eat, and this is how I want to live my life. That's when the healthy lifestyle will come in. You can't scatter the whole thing at the beginning. So that's what is going on with some people now. So after they scatter their life, they will now be looking for a magic bullet to get it right, to repair, to get it right.
Okay.
So if you have done that, then your exercise and know the kind of food that you eat and where you buy your meal or food also too, because people out there, they don't care about your life. They only care about the shelf life of what they are selling.
Okay. How about those who have allergies? How do they manage these things? Don't also forget, on the one hand, we hear how expensive it is to eat farm to table. You know, to do, you know, all this fresh, you know,
organic
stuff. It's organic, you know, food. It's very, very expensive. Looking at the economic buying power of many people today, one can't really smile on that. Add to that the complexity of having allergies.
Allergies, it depends on the individual. Some people will come to you, maybe when they take milk, something will happen to them. I know some people that have come around and said, look, some people, when you get to their house, they don't have upholstery chairs. They only have leather chairs. Because sometimes you might not know the cause. You have to find out what is the problem. Some people don't keep pets. They are allergic to pets. Some people don't eat seafood. They're also allergic to seafood. I know someone that if you come to my house now and like my wife used spoon for meat to give you fish, I will take that person to the hospital that minute.
Really?
Without knowing, So sometimes you need to ask people. Some, they don't like shrimps because, for us, we talk about shrimp. Okay, shrimps, they are like, what's it called now? They are like cockroaches. They eat the dirt in the water. They are the one that clean up the water.
Why do you have
Please,
to Why do you have to go
God.
that way? Come on, you spoiled some people's appetite.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Those of us from the riverine areas who eat a lot of shrimps.
Anyway, so essentially you're saying everyone should try to diagnose himself to know what causes their allergic reactions.
Yes.
Now, we've also heard this term of, please recover from it very quickly, functional medicine. Where we are told that the functional medicine practitioners examine the role of nutrition in chronic diseases, multiple systems and all of that. Now, I'm wondering what you would counsel anyone who is looking for a desperate solution to a situation or condition in which they have.
There's so many ways.
And they have been told that it is food. Food is the medicine.
Yeah, food and food. Number one, exercise is also, you have to exercise your body because, as we grow some cells or as we do something, some cell dies in our body and you can't get them back. So food, like you said, what food, like, some people go to parties now. When you have a children's party, adults will go. When they get there, give me rice, give me asaro. They can eat 7-course meal in 1 hour. But you see the children jumping from one trampoline to the other, running up and down. And when your daddy gets home now, he says, honey, I'm tired, but can you just give me that meat of turkey that I want to eat around 10 o'clock? And they will cross their leg, want to watch TV or listen to news. At the end of the day, they will just doze off from there. So they did not exercise their body. And that thing keep piling up. And like the way our body works is that the toxins, they find a way for, most men will have tummy belly. The toxins find their way to your tummy. For women, to their arm. So that's why you see that they have.
She just looked at her.
Just checking.
So if you are trying to heal yourself from some situation, sometimes, okay, you eat very early. And you don't eat late also too. What kind of, because if you, at our age, we're not going to die tomorrow. So eat something light. When you are 40, you know, okay, well, I'm 40 or over 40. This is what I need to do. I need to go and check my post-trade because out of 20 people or 10 people, when they check them, maybe 8.
Wow.
So, but like, I need to check myself so that when this thing comes, I know how to deal with it. They will also say that early, when you have cancer, you have to, they have to go out, before you, check yourself that if there's anything like cancerous thing in your body, the way the body is, something triggers something. And if you are not careful, running up and down, getting this, getting that, might cause more harm to the system also too.
You mentioned the guy who comes from the party and asks for...
a nightcap.
Well, yes, a nightcap, and then he dozes off. He hasn't... Suppose he has exercised earlier in the day. Doesn't that add up?
If you have exercised early in the day,
yes,
and it's not because you exercise early in the day that you have to eat plenty of food
at night.
At night, so you know,
but why
everything
not?
is
You know, I'm sorry. You know, we are told. Perhaps it's because many people don't know what happens in their body. Just a second, we are told that your metabolism kind of sleeps or starts sleeping at certain times. Is that correct?
Yes.
So that is why people shouldn't
end the night. So that's why you see some people when they wake up, instead of them to go to bed on time, eat early, they will go to bed late and eat late also too. So, and like, you know, our body has a period where I'm trying to repair your body for you. But you are not saying, no, stop. This is what I want from you. So when they wake up, they now be stretching because the body works like overnight.
You know,
instead of resting,
yes, instead of resting,
revitalizing.
Yes.
I'm sure that this is an ongoing conversation. As I said, virtually everyone who has come here has, you know, explained to us that look, food, that's what matters in all, you know, that we have to relate with. But you know, this is an ongoing conversation. We definitely will have you back some other time to help us understand how to heal ourselves with what we eat. And we have to thank you so much for being a part of our conversation this morning. Sam Ayeni is a certified health coach, lifestyle management, and a member of the Association of
Drugless
Practitioners. Okay. Thank you so much for your time again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When we return from this break, it is time for the home stretch. We'll be back.